So I can't even lie, and hasn't really even set in yet, but the Minnesota Vikings absolutely got after it last night in round one, securing J.J. McCarthy at number 10 overall, first top 10 quarterback taken in franchise history. They did it without selling the farm, as well as securing Dallas Turner, the talisman, on the edge. So they got the future franchise quarterback who's a perfect fit for what Kevin O'Connell wants to do on offense, and the best edge rusher in this class. Two 21-year-olds at premium positions. In fact, the two most important positions in all of football, passer and get the passer. Kwesi, baby. Kwesi, damn, cooked a 5-star, 3-star Michelin meal. Yeah, well, 5-star New York Times, 3-star Michelin, doesn't matter. We're getting it. And I love that the Vikings are finally getting the respect from the national media jabroni haircuts, because so when the Vikings do something good, it has to be so good that the media can't ignore it. It's just like Justin Jefferson. Of course, he has the Vikings tax, which is like, oh, the Vikings should trade Justin Jefferson. No. But when the Vikings do so good that the media can't sweep it under the rug, that's when you know you made it. Long story longer, Mel Kiper Jr., ESPN, Grand Poobah of the draft, Todd. So he did up his winners and losers from round one, and lo and behold, the Vikings made the biggest winners category. No big deal. This is what he wrote. As I choke and die. This is what he wrote. The picks, McCarthy and Dallas Turner, at 10 and 17 respectively. All along, McCarthy was linked to the Vikings, and all along we thought they might have to give up their other first-round pick, number 23, to get him. Instead, though, they patiently waited. They traded up one spot with the Jets, got their guy, and kept number 23, and kept the number 23 pick. That's a huge win. Now, a lot of people say, oh, why'd they have to trade up? The Jets weren't going to take him. Well, you run the risk of the Broncos and or the Raiders trading up ahead of you. And then the Vikings would have had to settle for Bo Nix. Yeah, fair. McCarthy, who finished number 15 in my rankings, is going to a great spot. Coach Kevin O'Connell and the Vikings will put him in position to succeed. Plus, he's going to be throwing passes to Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, T.J. Hockenson, the Sons of Anarchy, riding through this world. This is a great fit for a young signal caller. Minnesota was able to use that pick at 23 to move up 6 spots to land Turner, my top-ranked edge rusher, and the number 9 player on my big board. While the franchise had to give up quite a bit, it also surrendered 167, 2012, 3rd and 4th. Turner is a great player who fills a position of need. Like the Bears, the Vikings landed 2 players of my top 15. This is a really solid haul. Now, and where there's winners, there has to be losers. So the Falcons made, I know people are going to be like, oh, why you always so talk about Kirk Cousins? This is objectively the funniest story to ever happen in the NFL draft. After paying Kurt all that money, use the number 8 pick on a 24-year-old quarterback in Penix, who's going to be super popular with the Falcons fan base, much more so than Kurt, but it's funny, man. Teams that made head-scratching moves in round one, the Falcons, Penix at 8. This is a shocking pick. The Falcons just gave free agent Kirk Cousins $100 million guaranteed. In March, they'll lock in the veteran for at least 2 seasons, and they reach for a quarterback who turns 24-year-old next month. I don't get it. The reality is Penix is number 24 on my big board. I had him ranked a tier behind J.J. McCarthy. That's the thing, too. Hey, if you're going to take a quarterback, why not take the younger one? Why not take the guy who turned 21 in January versus a guy who's about to turn 24? Especially if you plan to sit him behind Kurt for at least 2 years. Baby. But yeah, the Falcons obviously had other needs. And also, apparently, they didn't do a lot of homework on Penix. So, again, this is objectively funny. But focusing on us, baby. Again, this is a first round that will feed families. This will be a first round that, well, frankly, it's either going to make or break the franchise because, again, you have 2 young, potentially superstar players at premium positions that are going to completely turn the page over because now this is Kwesi's team. This is Kevin O'Connell's team, right? And there ain't no more bones about it, right? And McCarthy and Turner, if they both hit, it's going to set up the Vikings for success for many, many years to come. So it's fantastic. But your thoughts are thoughts. Todd. Mel Kiper Jr. calls the Vikings one of the biggest winners of the first round of the 2024 NFL Draft. No big deal. No big deal, man. Kwesi cooked. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts on Mel Kiper's thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.